Amen. And so what needs to happen is make sure that when I'm preaching this message, I want you ladies to take notice that what I say, if you don't see this in the man that you're dating, that you're engaged to, that you're talking to, whatever he is, be careful, be watchful, because the life you save may be your own. Be affectionate. Yeah, men need a lesson on affection. Yeah. You got to let them know that they love beyond measure. And so what happens when these young girls go off and somebody tell them they love them, they just go crazy. Because they just not used to hearing that their father, they don't know the affection of a father. And sometimes they're not looking for love, they're looking for affection. And because the father didn't give it to them, they get caught up in the wrong thing. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, baby. When you see these old men creeping and crawling around these young women, they know when they ain't had no affection. I'm just be honest with you. I ain't trying to make you happy. I'm trying to teach you for tomorrow that they won't fall into these traps. They know when they had no affection. They can tell when they give them gifts and stuff like that. I'm not talking about affection by buying. Look, let me tell you. We have affection in the wrong area. One thing, we buy too much stuff. Let me tell you. Can't no games and all these type of playthings and all that type of man, that can't replace your love for your child. You got to give more than games and gadgets. You got to spend time with them. Take them places. Share things with them. Lead them and direct them in all things. All these gadgets, and that don't mean you care about them. What a $200 PSP, what that's going to teach them? That's not going to teach you nothing. Teach your boy. You better teach your boy about the Turner Jones office. No, the Turner Jones office is not playing. It's $250 every time you walk. Somebody can explain that to you when I can't explain that. Every time you walk and slippers don't go, that's $250. And the Turn General is not playing. You need to teach them. Teach them how to protect. If there's anything that a family needs to know, they need to know beyond the shadow of a doubt, you're going to protect them and you're going to provide for them. Brothers, if you don't do nothing else, make sure that your family needs are met. Make sure that they're met. A young lady should not have to worry about it. A woman shouldn't have to worry about it. She ought not to be having to hound you by putting groceries in the house and paying the light bill and paying the water bill and paying the gas bill. You ought not to be following nobody. Ain't no man got no business taking you from pillar to pole. Every time you look around, you're in a different place. There can't nobody keep up with your address. Even IRS don't even know where you at. You one house to this house to this house to this house. No, that's not supposed to happen. The man ought to be able to make sure he has some stability in your life. I'm trying to teach you today. Look like I'm about to make a part 2 with this. He's supposed to provide your needs. You can't let what to eat. Well, what you bought in here? If he ain't got no groceries, pay somebody to take the rims off the car and put them on the stove. Eat them rims you done bought. Make sure that the woman has what she needs. Put her wash and dry. You don't want your wife going stand all day down on no cotton picking washateria. Put her wash and dry in that house. Put everything that she needs and have it at her disposal. Handle your business. Talking about you wearing the pants. Well, handle your business then. Your job is to provide her needs. And I always say, if you can't provide her needs, at least leave her where she at. No woman that's married to a godly man got no business worrying about no food, no shelter, no clothes, nothing like that. Her needs are supposed to be provided. Because God says, I take care of my children. And if you're going to mimic God, you need to make sure that you take care of the woman and the family that you lead. You're a godly man, they got to hunt you down for child support. God forbid. Take care of your business, handle your responsibility. And then know how to appreciate and how to honor them, appreciate them, encourage them when they're doing things. Take some time out. Dad, I want to, yeah, I said, yeah. You too busy. Let them know, appreciate. Take time to spend time. Know what's going on in their schoolwork. Brag and boast on them when they do well. When they don't do well, encourage them to do well. They need that. Many times we think that flowers are only representative for women, but do you know the flower, the designated flower for Father's Day is? If you don't do nothing else, brothers, I want you to at least act like your flower. The designated flower for man is a daedalian. And the reason that this flower is designated for Father's Day is because the more you crush the flower, the better it grows. The more it's put on us, the more we'll crush, the better we're supposed to operate. The more stuff put on us, the better we're supposed to become. They didn't designate the flower that they designated for Father's Day for us to walk out on our responsibility, abandon our responsibility. Next week, I want you to get them in. Because the greater responsibility that man has is not when he's living, but the greatest responsibility that a man has is when he's dead. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to prove it to you through the scripture that the greatest responsibility that a